Hi guys, I hope you are doing very well. I haven't bothered to do anything to myself. I've just literally come back from work and getting ready for the gym, so I look a little bit of a mess, broken out in pimples and stuff, but I'll let you bask in the glory of my semi-natural beauty. Right, so today I got the shock of my life. I was going out on assessments and it was quite a lot of traveling for me today. Then my tight ripped because I was wearing really short skirts. So I was wearing one of those barely black tights just so to keep my dignity intact so that it won't be all bare legs showing. So it ripped a tiny little bit. So I went into Asda, bought a brand new one, then went into their toilet to change. And of course in the toilet they had like a full length mirror, and I was shocked at what I saw, the reflection of my whole fatness. I could not believe it. I think the mirror in my bedroom has been deceiving me. I just looked at myself, I looked like a massive lump. How did I become so fat? Do you know what? I wanted to run out screaming. And I sort of like knew a little bit that I've put on a tiny bit of weight, but I didn't realize that I have actually piled on a lot of weight. I mean, I looked at my thighs and I could spot some cellulites. And I know that as of this time last year, when I went to Nigeria, one of my friend's sisters said to me, "You don't have cellulites." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I don't." But now I do. So I need to do something about it. Just literally whacked my finger on that thing. So I'm going to do something about it, and I've been Googling and trying to find out how to blast cellulites in 2 weeks. It has to go. And also my tummy looks very wrinkly. Let me show you. Look, I mean, I don't have massive tummy. I'm a mom and I've had 3 kids, so my tummy has been stretched 3 times. However, it just doesn't look toned enough. You know, so I need to really work on myself. And one of the things I've started doing, which I shared when I had managers meeting with some of my colleagues last week, and they all went like, "I've stopped eating breakfast," and everyone just screamed, "Oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day." For me, is a myth. I don't want to have breakfast anymore, so I can cut back on my calories and do something about this, because to be honest, I'm terrified of being fat. Obviously, I like food and I'm going to try and eat a balanced diet. If cutting out breakfast is going to help me lose weight, I shall do it. However, I want to share with you what I have sort of replaced my breakfast with. So this is something I'm going to be doing so that you can see how I do it. So this actually has been inspired by Wagmama's drink. Every time I go to Wagmama, I always order this sort of fresh, I can't remember what it's called, fresh juice or energize or whatever it's called. It basically has ginger, orange and carrot in it. I don't know what else they put in it, I can't remember, but I've done mine and I've put pear in mine just so it can give it that sweetness. So instead of like having breakfast or like having cereal that's probably full of sugar or having carbs, but I mean, this is good carb anyway. Fruit's got some carbs in it, but it's a good one. So I decided to do this, and I will show you how I do it. So I'll have this in the morning. That gives me that blast of energy that I need anyway, and I don't get hungry because I have to control myself as well till midday when I have like a proper cooked meal. So let's get right into it. Basically, I'm gonna put some water in my Nutribullet. I've actually blended it once, so I'm going to blend it again to give me that finer texture. So, oh, it's looking absolutely wonderful. It looks like a wonderful, tasty smoothie. So, as well, so I make it for my children. You know, if you're a healthy person, it's very important that you introduce your children, because I mean, what's the point with you being so healthy and your kids eat junk? So with this, my kids have their own jars and I make fruit blend for them, sometimes vegetables, and they really like it as well. So this is wonderful. Let's taste it. Bloody amazing. I love it. This is what I have every morning instead of breakfast. It's not as if I'm leaving myself empty stomach. I'm having something, but very, very low in calories. I have to wait until lunchtime to eat something, a nice cooked meal, okay? So this is how I do it. You know, I'm going to be 40 in a few weeks' time, and it's going to be absolutely terrible for me to be fat and old. I have to be one, and that's old. There's nothing I can do about being old, but being fat, I have a control over it. So, not me. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed watching my video, and if you're feeling fat like myself, come over to my house. Let's give each other a cuddle, cry, and drink this. Make sure you go to the gym as well, or have some sort of exercise that you do to keep your body and your mind healthy. Thank you so much for watching. Ooh, I have to drink a bit more. And hopefully in the future, and if I find success with this whole thing, with the exercise and all sorts that I'm doing to keep my body shaped, especially for summer, I will be sharing those with you. Take care and God bless you. See you next time. Bye bye.